thing.
Those are
Very tricky.
it's amazing how very, very, very. I mean, it makes you really, really not become ignorant and very alert to what it is that you're watching. Because then you have to keep on telling yourself, how does this relate with me? How does this relate to me? I was telling the girls the other day, the kids the other day, I said, whatever it is that we are watching, we need to watch things that are going to add value to us. Because when somebody's near is making noise, so that whatever it is that we are watching should be things that we know will add a value to us. Otherwise, we are wasting ourselves. So, come here. I won't talk again. I've talked enough. But that was just it. So, Avatar, Matrix, and all these other ones. The other day, I saw this other movie of this plane that had disappeared and then it came back again. In fact, you've reminded me. I'll go back and I'll go back and watch it to finish it. I think manifestation or something. I'll go back and watch it and finish it, because then we are living in a world where we are seeking for knowledge, and yet knowledge has been unfolded to us. It is there in our very right before our eyes, but because we are not watching with understanding and our minds opened up to what it is that we're experiencing, we are missing out. Thank you.
Yes, brother Kamau.
Yes, brother. But yeah, movies, I love movies because, again, they speak a lot to us, to me. And I love that show Sheila was talking about. It's a continuous show about manifestation. Where the plane disappeared for a long time. Then it just disappeared. And the people thought it was just, like, they didn't go nowhere, right? And I mean, it's very interesting. But the question I have for you, brother, and I have a feeling I know the answer. However, I'm still going to ask you for clarity, or maybe for somebody else who might be thinking the same thing is, you share with us some very deep knowledge, some very deep information. And what I wanted to know is, does this information come to you just in form of downloads, or do you do research? Do you study? Is a combination of all those? Or how do you come about this information, brother? Thank you so much.
Actually, I can say 80%, like 70% of what I share with people is through just revelation. How is it revealed to me? That is a mystery. I don't know. This thing I'm trying, just like I want to tap that moment I get that, but I don't know how I get. I don't know, because sometimes I will listen to something, a new spiritual video, and then immediately I am seated alone and my thoughts are stuck to that thing. Then it comes, I don't know, like it's like a picture. I don't know, I cannot explain. I don't know if it's a picture or what, but it's like you get sucked. You are here, but you are not here, and you see this thing like in a picture or in a movie, like you are daydreaming. Like you are daydreaming. And actually, of late, many of the things of late, last 3 meetings, most of the things, is the first time I am speaking them. In the last 3, this one, the other one, and the other one, always after I finish speaking, and then I start asking myself a lot of questions. And this is what I do. When I'm seated here speaking to you guys or sharing, I will always, first thing, I will always call upon Spirit of God within me. I will call upon the love from the universe. I will call upon the love from Mother Earth. And I will always, when I'm talking to people, unless someone distracts me, but when I'm talking to a group about spiritual things, my attention is in the present moment. No any other funny little thought plays around. I become just in the present moment. Immediately after I finish a sentence, I get shocked. I say, wow, that one. Then I note it down. And I do, and many of the things, and this is what happens. Sometimes I will speak things which will seem deeper even to myself. And then, after some time, most of the videos I found in most, like 75% of the new videos I find in YouTube. I haven't watched them, but whatever they explain, I already knew it and I didn't read anywhere. So I'm confused where that time when it's downloaded is what is the point of confusion, but I will always get confirmations, and I myself will be surprised, like, wow, how did I know this? I didn't read this anywhere, but I knew it. How did I know this? So that is what happens. And for like I don't read books. I used to listen to some audiobooks. All the books I've shared, I listen to the audio of them. I used to listen. Nowadays I don't listen. I will just go for a daily motivation speaker. Like, there's a guy I like posting in the group. It's called Dr. James Beckhand. That guy, he has a church. It's called Agape. This guy is spiritual, and he brought it in the church, and the church is something else. If you listen to those videos which I send you, your life changes. Your life changes every day. After every video, your life changes. A lot of my confirmations have come when many of the things which I have known and have kept to myself, this guy is just emptying them. When I just sit like this, I'm just seeing the face of this guy, and sometimes I laugh by myself, because he will be preaching a whole service. There's one day he did live. Every Sunday he does the live services. He did like 1 hour 25 minutes service. Trust me. Whatever he was going to speak the next minute, I knew he was going to speak this. Like, I was speaking with him. Whatever he was saying, I was speaking with him. And I knew with the next sentence by sentence to the full stop. Word by word. If people will sometimes I will be alone, and sometimes I laugh loud like a crazy person. Laughing at what? Nothing, because the funny things, everything is funny, just fun. Sometimes something is revealed to me and I will just laugh and I say, wow, it is this simple. So this is the truth. Simple like this. That's why we can't even see it. Like how you can hack the matrix. It came just to me and I laughed like the whole night myself. And I was on bed, like, if you are outside, you could just hear me laughing alone like a madman. Because it was revealed to me, and guess what? The matrix you can hack the matrix. You can hijack it, the matrix. It was revealed to me and I know it. But the one big mystery is that I can't even explain to someone. I can't even write it somewhere. I don't know who is preventing me from speaking it out or writing it somewhere, but I know it. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I know how to act the matrix, but I cannot get a chance to share with anyone. This is what I'm trying to figure out what is, because even if I want to tell you, I can't tell you. Where do I start? I don't know, but I know. For me, I know. It's a crazy experience. Wow.
thank you, brother, for confirming there, because that is something also I have a little bit of experience with, and I know quite a few people who has the same or have the same access or the same ability to be able to, to have information that is nowhere else. That is not something that they study or read books or were taught by anybody. It's just the information comes to them whenever a question is either asked or whenever they need to speak. Things just happen to them. I mean, the word just appear. Right? So, and I knew that. I mean, I had a feeling that that's what's going on with you. But I wanted to clarify that. And thank you so much for validating that. And clarifying.
You said you knew?
Yes, I knew that's what was going on with you. But the question is, Mom, you keep coming up, and I'm like, with the information, the way you share it, is that's not the type of information somebody studies or goes look for answers in books or things of their nature. You can tell it just pouring out of you. It's not, something that you say, hey, you have to go look up or you have to go study. Yes, you might do some cross checking here and there. But then again, I've known people who have never been to school, and the things that they do are just amazing, or the things that they have done, or the information that they have is just amazing. And again, with me, I had a little bit of experience with helping people with their health, and it will be even them asking me about their health or questions about their health. And sometimes when they ask the question, I don't know where the answers come from. It's not that I go look up, most of the time it just flows and it's there. I mean, as you start talking, it just, the words just start flowing. But yeah, I had a feeling that's what was going on with me.
Yeah, actually it has been that, and even nowadays I no longer listen. For a long time I've not been listening to any spiritual. I just watch few videos which they motivate and this and that, so that I can share with people, those who are still young, so that they will grow through those videos which I share. But for information, for me, it will just come. If I need a reference let me tell you, I'll tell you something, and many people do not believe. The last time I opened a Bible and read a Bible, it is 8 years ago. But whatever verse I want from the Bible, it will come wherever it is, plus the verse number and everything, and the wording. So that is the thing, and the one thing, everybody else can do this.
Okay.
Everybody else can do this. Shut down your physical mind. When you want to speak, don't think what you are going to speak. This is the secret which I was given. Do not think. Do not think of an answer. Immediately a question is thrown, start answering it. Don't think of anything. I practiced this for like 60 days. And even somebody asked me, and she's here in the meeting, she asked me, where do you get these answers? Because immediately someone throws a question, you already have an answer. I never think. Do not think about what the answer is. Start speaking, period.
Okay.
Yep. So guys, can we say good night to those who are in the night, and good afternoon for those who are in the afternoon. Mwangi Gikonyo, Regina, Sheila, Lois, Susan, everyone to speak.
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question? Okay. Bring it up.
I have a question.
Today she's sober.
You know, we talk
Today she's sober and alert.
Hey. And today, if you realize, there's been non-interruptions. In fact, interruptions ilikuwa kwako. Today we've had steady connectivity, which has not been. Sometimes when we get deep, we see our connection getting cut off. Somebody losing this side, somebody losing that side. I would like for us to just talk about the chakras, the energy points in the body, because as much as you're telling us to do the meditation, it's also important for you to highlight to us the value of the energy points in our body, you know?
Yeah.
From the crown chakra to, you know, the sacral one to everything else. So it would be great to just hear you speak about the same, just a highlight. By the way, today I'm happy. I'm with my sister and my niece. So some of these questions, and I've put you on speakerphone. I was on earphones, then I just thought, let me put on speaker. I was asking my niece if she'd be interested to hear. And then her mother came into the room. Now, me, I have church for 3 people. Huh?
Wow.
We are having spirituality.
We are blessed.
For
We are
3
blessed.
people. Yes. Yes.
Sheila,
So,
chakras. Sheila,
yeah.
chakras. These are energy centers. And
Hold on. I saw that I can. Hold on, Senior. And when you say, I want you to share, because the other day I was talking to people about the energy points, and this person bluntly comes back and tells me, you know, my pastor said that these things of chakra are wrong because the doing that is demonic.
let me tell you. Let me tell you one thing. Because pastors do not read their scriptures. Sheila, 7 days of creation, the 7 churches, 7 angels with 7 trumpets, 7 days of the week. 7 is the number. There is something concerning the 7s. People do not know. The chakras, this is in the Bible. The first day of creation, the second day of creation, read them. Align them to the chakra. The first day, what did God do? The second day, climbing up there, up to the third day, the crown chakra. He rested on the 7th day. Sheila, it takes a demon to identify another demon. When a pastor says it's demonic, then he is demonic. It takes a thief to identify another thief. That pastor akisema is demonic. 7 are the trumpets. The angels with the trumpets. 7 are the lampstands. They are in the Bible. The 7, even in Quran, 7, everything is in 7. They are energy centers. They are connected to each aspect. These are our centers, 7 centers. These 7 energy centers are in our body. They are connected to the 7 energy centers of the planet. Connected to the 7 energy centers of the solar system. 7 energy centers of the galaxy. 7 energy centers of the universe. 7 are the mother races of humanity. The Elohims, Elohims were not one race. It was a group of higher dimension beings who were sitting and forming planets. At the same time, they had 7 races. They are the mother races of the universe. These are the 7 energies, clearing one by one. Each energy center, from the lowest to the highest, it has got its own attributes. There is that one of control, fear. These are the lowest. There's that of creation, which is the what is it, chakra of the button, the belly button. What is this chakra? Ile hapa kwa kitovu. That one is for creation. Then you rise up to the one in the middle of your chest. That is the energy, love. The energy of that is love. The energy there is of love. It's green in color. Then you come to the throat chakra. It's an energy point of wisdom. Then you come to the third eye. That now connects you to see the supernatural as natural. Then you go to the crown chakra. It connects you to yet another realms. Then you go to the 8th chakra, which is 2 feet from the top of your head. It connects you outside this reality which we are outside. It goes up to the 12th chakra, which connects you to the all that is. 7 chakras within, 5 chakras above. Total is 12 chakras. The 12 disciples. 12 months of the year. 12 hours of the day. 12 hours of the night. "12 are the higher. 12 is the number of dimensions to the highest. From 12, it is infinite. You cannot quantify it. These are energy centers. They are connected to everything. In this universe, everything is connected to everything. People should wake up. Everything is connected to everything. The lowest energy centers, 3 of them. These are the things we are struggling with. Hate, anger, resentment, fear, jealousy, this and that, unforgiveness, blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking with that member of the family because he did that and this and this and that. This is what we are struggling with. Today I was telling Kamau, if there is something which is going to prevent people from seeing even that kingdom of God passing by, is unforgiveness. Because immediately you walk with anger, it's because you have not forgiven. Hatred, it's because you have not forgiven. Past traumas, you haven't forgiven the situations and the persons who did that. Every new day is a new, ukiamka kwa kitanda, you have a blank, clean slate. Then you are given a choice. You are told, yesterday there were issues you were having up to yesterday before you sleep. Is there any issue which you want to bring forth today to carry it as a luggage? And we say yes. There is this relative, I will never forgive her. Bring her forth. You continue with your unforgiveness. You get stagnated. This is your home. There is no heaven, there is nothing. God is not looking after your morals. God is searching after the heart that loves unconditionally. Because unconditional love expects nothing in return. And it's high time, people will have to wake up. Otherwise, there are those who won't wake up. They will go into coma and stasis and eventually get out of the picture. But there are those who are going to be woken up through painful experiences. It is high time we have to know and come to the realization of the truth of who God is and who we are. When we clear all the negative emotional energies, 3 lowest chakras, you become balanced. Balance starts to come. And then when you are doing meditation, you envision like you take those 3 chakras which you have worked upon them and released all the negative emotional energies. You connect them to the middle chakra, which joins all. The higher top and the lower top. The higher top and the ones which are below, they are connected at the center chakra, which is the heart chakra. It's chakra of love. Anyone to qualify for ascension, they should have to activate up to only the center chakra, which is the heart chakra of love and oneness. Because the next density, which we are going into, which is the 4th density, is the density of love and oneness. And this is what we are told to be. The reason why we are told to be love thy neighbor is because everything is practice. You are being put into practice because where you are going, that will be all about that. But people are ignoring, they are working with unforgiveness, blah, 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 and this and that. Unless you open the heart chakra and welcome each and every other person. Because what resides in each and every other person, what resides in them is the Spirit of God. And the Spirit of God is God. And yet again, the same spirit which resides in another person is the same exact spirit that resides within you. And the Spirit of God is one. Meaning that we are all connected. There is no separation. All existence is within God. Nothing exists outside and apart from God. All is within Him. So we are connected. There is this Nepalese greetings which they greet to one another, which says Namaste. People do not know the vibration of this word Namaste. Namaste is a Nepalese greeting, which means the God in me salutes the God in you. Or the God in me recognizes the God in you. And this is the only way we are going to love. If we want to practice unconditional love, let's not pretend. No pretending. It is very simple. No matter what a person is, they are the backbiter, they are drunkards, they are prostitutes, they are gay, they are homosexual, whatever they are, no matter how someone is, let it not be your concern. See what resides in them. Do not see them. See what resides in them. Then you won't judge another person. The reason why you are told, do not judge, because by the same measure you shall be judged. Because when you judge another person, you have already judged yourself. Because there is no separation. What you do to another person, you have done unto yourself. That's why you are told, do unto others what you expect others to do unto you, because there's no separation. It's all about oneness. So energy centers, lazima, we have to work on that. It is in religions. These religions refuse that reincarnation exists. It is openly in the Bible. I was arguing with another person, and I was telling them, do you read your scriptures, or you are picking up scriptures which are mentioned by your pastors every Sunday? Read the Bible from page to page, full stop to full stop, and contemplate on it. There are things there which are just open. The reason why Jesus said, to you it shall be given in parables. Though you have eyes, you won't see. Though you have ears, you won't hear. It will always be given in parables. I was arguing with this guy, and I was telling him, listen, brother, listen. Jesus with his disciples, they found someone with some deformity, and this is what they asked Jesus. What is wrong with that guy? Is there something wrong which he did, or is their parent sinned? Or it is because of his past sins? This is what the disciples asked. And I'm telling this guy, the disciples asked Jesus plainly on his face, or is it because of his past sins? How can you be born today and come in with sins? This was a baby. What is happening to this baby? The baby has just been born. Did their mother sin? Is this deformity out of the sin of the parents? Or it is because of the past sins of this? And this is how Jesus reacted. He never said, hey guys, there is no past sin because there is no past life. Jesus did not dispute. This is how he answered. He told them, it is neither of them. He told them it is neither of them. He didn't dispute. He acknowledged that, yes, there is something. Actually, it was not even a baby. This guy was born blind from being a baby until he was old. Jesus did not dispute it. He acknowledged. Because if he said it's neither of them, it means, yes, those are possibilities. And they are present, but it's not them. And the guy, I don't know what, I think his head is covered by soil, because they didn't even accept this. And I told them, okay, forget about that. Let's go to John. What did Jesus say? They did not see. John was a reincarnate. He was the reincarnate of Elijah, and he reminded them, the same way you guys The same way you did not recognize Elijah when he came as Moses, you shall never recognize when the Son of Man comes. Because the Son of Man will not come in that face. I could be him. But people will never recognize it. Jesus clearly said. He told them, the same way you didn't recognize Elijah in John the Baptist, the same way you will never recognize when the Son of Man returns. People are busy waiting for Jesus here. He will come. But they won't recognize him. This is the greatest sadness. And the guy had nothing to say. When he had nothing to say, and I told him this, and listen, let me give you something else to keep on top of that. And if you want any other, I will tell you. Jesus was with his disciples. And he was telling them, he asked them, au jamaa huko mtaani wanasema mimi ni nani? Huko mtaani wanasema mimi ni nani? And the disciples told him many stories. Oh, some are saying you are Elijah, some are saying you are the Messiah, some are saying you are Abraham, some are saying, and Jesus laughed. He did not dispute when he said some are saying that you are Elijah the prophet, because he knew that reincarnation exists. What are the pastors doing? When you tell them about reincarnation, they say it's evil. Everything in sevens about the 7 chakras, it's written in the Bible. Even if you follow up those, you just Google about each emotional aspect of each chakra, then align it to the 7 days of creation, you will see it matches 101.5%. It will match. The first day created this, you will know. These are the lower things of the earthly. The earth came first. The lower things. If hell exists, it will not be a high technology hell. It will be a traditional hell with firewoods. These guys, they know that they will not enter the kingdom of God, and they are going to prevent you from entering it. This is how serious the state of affairs is. It's not that simple, and yet again it is very simple, because when you open up to all probabilities and all potentials, you trigger knowledge of higher dimensions. When you talk to people things, they will tell you, you are mad. I've shared with people a lot of things, and wherever I share with people, they say, you are in illusion. Bangi ndio inakusumbua. Naambia, okay, it's good. Ni raha. Bangi kinisumbua, si bangi ni starehe. Raha. But they don't know. They do not know that when you tap to the higher dimensions, you will always get connected to the light from above. And this is the secret of light. Many people, if you ask them, when you ask them, what is that light? What is that? What is light? Can you define light? Many people will give you stories here and there, stories here and there, and the answer they have it. And I told you, this guys knows everything, and they will be clean. These guys will be clean. They will go say, we told them, but they did not listen to us. Many of our mottos, everywhere where you go, you see everywhere written, knowledge is light, knowledge is light, knowledge is light. There is nothing. The reason why people perish is because of lack. It's because of lack of knowledge. That's why many people perish. It's written in the Bible that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. In short, my people perish due to lack of light, because knowledge is light. Knowledge is never taught. I'm closing the door. I'm picking something somewhere. You know, we are the ones who... Hey, sisi, unajua everything happens in the night. By the way, right now, portals, in the next, like 40 minutes, the next 40 minutes, there will be portals.
The Bluetooth device connection is successful.
There will be portals opening up. So these are my times. So I'm telling you guys that knowledge is light. This statement, do not take it lightly. The only way people will perish is due to lack of knowledge. And knowledge is what has been hidden to humanity and is what has made us fall into slumber, because we do not have knowledge. The people who have the knowledge, you know what? They are called... Do you know these guys why they call themselves the Illuminati? It means that they are the ones which are enlightened. They illuminate light. They illuminate knowledge, because they have all the knowledges, all the secret knowledges. And they are using the same knowledges in a negative way. And this is the secret. I told people that there is only love in the universe. There is only love in the universe. Nothing else. And this love is in two forms: light and darkness. Only. All is love, because the love of evil, you can never like embrace darkness without the love of it. You can never embrace negativity without the love of it. So only love exists. Only love. Nothing else. People will be crazy.
Hey, brother, you sound like you inside a pot, a boiling pot. Is it me or does anybody ever hear that?
No.
It is moving. It's in the car.
Now I'm clear. Now I'm clear. Now I'm clear. Now I'm clear.